Hi guys, this is Annie, and I wanted to come to you today with the third section from Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is another wonderful chapter, and it's titled "You Can't Win an Argument." Hopefully that piqued your interest. And the reason they say this is that it says 9 times out of 10, after an argument, people are more firmly, let me get that right. 9 times out of 10, an argument ends with each of the contestants more firmly convinced that they are absolutely right. So it just gets people to dig their heels in even more when you argue with them. And the reason he said you can't win an argument is that if you lose, you lose. If you win, you still lose, because you've made that person feel inferior, hurt their sense of pride. So even though you might have won the argument, in the end, you've lost, right? So there was a great Ben Franklin quote. I love quotes. And it talks about how if you do win an argument, it's an empty victory, because you'll never get your opponent's goodwill after having that argument. This chapter was chock full of wonderful quotes, and I can't read them all to you. I don't want to take up all your time, but I'll catch you up with a few of the good ones. This is a good one to keep with you. Write it down somewhere, think about it. It says, "A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still." So even though you have convinced someone that you are right and they're wrong, if it's against his will, he's still going to have the same opinion. He might just give in to make you stop, but he's of the same opinion. Now, the principle at the end says the only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Now, to get more detail on that, because that does sound like you need more information, get this book. Check it out. But there was an article mentioned in here called Bits and Pieces, and I'm just going to quickly go over each one because it's good things to keep in mind. And again, for more detailed information, go ahead and grab this book. Welcome the disagreement. Distrust your first instinctive impression. So a lot of times, both sides of the arguments get defensive, right? So you're going to have to ignore and distrust your first instinctive impression. Control your temper. Listen first. That's kind of like one of the 7 habits. Okay, seek first to understand. We'll talk about that one later. But listen first. Make sure you're truly listening and letting them get what they want to say off their chest. Look for areas of agreement. So even though you might not agree about the whole thing, there might be little bits and pieces that you can agree on. Be honest. Promise to think over your opponent's ideas and study them carefully. Okay? Let them know that you're not just dismissing it, you're really thinking about it, and you're going to really do some research and consider it. All right, 2 more. Thank your opponents sincerely for their interest. Okay? Thank them. You might not agree with them, but you thank them for their interest, their passion, depending on what the argument's about. Last one, postpone action to give both sides time to think through the problem. Sometimes, especially if an argument gets a little heated, you do want to take a little bit of time and calm down and think through things. And it's a lot easier to come to the correct conclusion when that person is not right there. And you have time to just think about what was going on and how your feelings were involved. So, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'm loving this series. I hope you are too. If you like this chapter, go ahead and hit like or comment below, and I will catch you up with the next one tomorrow. Bye, guys.